Alright, so like I said, I just got done filming the prayer video for my girlfriend Luna and Kay Eddie. So we're gonna go check out this trail up here that I found, even though I have a toy Nerf gun. It ain't gonna bother nobody. Just in case I wanted to film an acting skit, like a Nerf war acting skit, I could. But we'll see. But for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that all who shall believe in him shall not perish and have eternal life. God did not send his Son in the world to condemn it, but to save it to all who shall believe in him. Jesus answered, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father, except for him. Except through him. My bad, not him. Except through him. Alright. So to my girlfriend Luna, I love you. God bless you. And I care about you. And I'm not going to give up our relationship for somebody else. I love you, Luna. And I'm going to continue being with you. And the trolls are not allowed to be on my channel talking however they want. And same thing with everyone else. You're not allowed to talk however you want. You're on here, you got to talk normal. You can't be rude and disgusting and inappropriate. I don't allow that. I had somebody unlike from me on my stream yesterday because I didn't like the fact that I was telling them you cannot act however you want. I don't care. Tough crap, Sherlock. So here's the trail that is down this way. This is trail number 1 that we're on, but I forgive those people and everyone. So, or maybe it's up here, but yeah, this is the one, I think. Yeah, I think this, hold on. Let me see. No, it's up here. It's a little bit further. Dadgummit. I'm about to throw away this bottle or something. I'm about to throw away this bottle. But, so I will upload the prayer video first. Then, this vlog at the house. And maybe this acting skit. So, I'm trying to get up here to this dirt path because I'm curious to see where it leads. As it looks like it starts up here. That path doesn't matter right there. I just want to see where this leads. Even though I probably don't know where it leads, but I know it's over here. Come on. Man. Trail number 1 is 10 or so, is a mile long. This is the path I was talking about right here. This one right here. We're gonna see where it leads, and hopefully we can get the heck out of here. Because, yeah, this is it right here. This is the path they made, I think. So, yeah, this is it. There's shelter house over there where I was just at, so, but that was in the last video when I started heading down this way. So, yep. So to my girlfriend Luna, I love you, and I'm not giving up on you. I'm going to continue being with you whether these trolls want to believe it or not. I don't care. And trolls do not have any say-so of who I'm with and who I am not with. So, I'm not going to let them dictate my future. So, yeah, we go this way. So, to my girlfriend Luna, I'm going to continue being with you. And now I got a video I got to get to, but I prayed for you and Kay Andy in the last video that I will be uploading after this one's done. So this is the trail, the short trail that leads down this way. And I know there's a bunch of trees lying everywhere, but we can get through here, and then we'll go back up and go back the other way and end this vlog up here. Now maybe next time when I'm up here I can film a Nerf war acting skit, because right now it wouldn't seem appropriate. Or maybe I could go down trail number 4. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But right now I'm just zoned in, focused, trying to get down here. Yeah, they've been cutting some trees down, so you'll see the other trail will come into view soon. So there's the road and there's that trail we were just on. So if you go up here, there's like a whole wooded area down here. And I can only imagine what they're gonna turn this into. If they turn this into a campground, that would be nice, you know, for people to go camping and stuff like that. And there's an easy way to get out of here. Yeah, there's a shelter house right there where I was just at. So just gotta be careful here, not to land face first, like I said. But daggone. Yeah, here it is. This is like the area they've been cutting trees down at. They've been cutting trees down, and maybe someday when I work up the courage to come down here and camp, maybe I can film like a role play skit or something, or like an investigation up here or something. Maybe with Kay, Andy, and my girlfriend Luna and Huckleberry. We'll see. But yeah, right here is where they've been cutting all the trees down and stuff. I don't know for what reason, but then to just get out of there, you just go back up the way you came. So this area is a nice little wooded area. So and when we get back up there, I'm gonna have to go pee because, well, my bladder's saying, hey, empty me. But we're not gonna rush, are we now? Yeah. That hurts. Yeah. This is a nice little peaceful wooded area. There's a birchwood tree. Every time I see a tree from a game, it kind of reminds me of Minecraft. You know, there are some birchwood, trees in Minecraft. Stuff like that, but yeah, who knows? Maybe, you know, one day when I'm camping up here with my girlfriend Luda, Kay, Eddie, and Huckleberry, maybe I could sit down on that stump over there and, you know, film a vlog, enjoy the scenery or whatnot. But all right, right now I got to get back up here. Now the Nerf gun is just, you know, for show. It's not to intimidate anybody, you know, because I thought it'd be a good idea to bring this, you know, on my hat, you know, my 2 Rubik's snake puzzles, you know, in case I wanted to film an acting skit. I could, you know, maybe like next time I'm down here, I can come down here and film a acting skit where the werewolves and humans have a war with the evil werewolves and stuff like that, and, you know, see who comes out on top. Oh, Lord, have mercy. We were just down there in this area, so I got to catch my breath right now. This hill is taking it out of me. All right, let's go. So I will end the vlog once we get to the shelter house or whatnot. I will pick up that bottle. I had to throw it down to climb over here, even though I still could have. But I know my way out of here. If I know my way through, I know my way out. Same thing with that other trail that's by the cemetery. If I know my way out, I know my way in. Because it's easy to remember. There's a thorn bush over here that we got to be careful of. Not to get hooked on, you know. So, I'm on. Work, legs. You're not clumsy. Up here is where we have to watch out for these limbs and stuff. So now you got to see a new area of the forestry that you never knew about. Alright, let's get over here. Excuse me, Mother Nature. Now's not the time for a hug. 10 seconds later, Werewolf Chica gives me a big old fluffy werewolf hug, and I'm just like, alright, Werewolf Chica. One hug, then we gotta go. He just returns the hug, smiling, and I'm like, alright, now we gotta go home. Or back to base. Whew, yeah. That's a new area I never knew existed down there, because when I was walking on this trail, I looked over and I'm like, there's a new trail that I think we're gonna check out today. I mean, it doesn't go nowhere besides down there, that open area. We're almost back to trail number 1. Oh, man. Whew. And one of these days, if I muster up the courage, if my girlfriend Luna, K-Eddie, and Huckleberry get to hang out, maybe we'll come down here and hunt for lightsabers if there's any that are laying over the hills. You know, see how many lightsabers I can collect. You know, because I said I was going to start doing that eventually, but we don't want to go into thorn bushes, though. Those hurt. Don't do that. Okay, we're going down this way. All right. So back that way leads to trail number 1. So you guys may be thinking, well, why ain't gonna walk the full trail? Last time I tried to film a video, it didn't work out. Almost went into a stress-induced heat stroke because I was wearing a coat as I thought it was cold. I was sweating up a storm, almost about to go into a heat stroke, almost had a heart attack, but then I began praying to God saying, Lord, I need you now more than ever, and then the wind started picking up. So thank you, Jesus, for that. W Jesus. But yeah, we will not be doing that again unless if I'm well prepared. That's the same message I'm conveying in this video. Don't ever do something if you're not prepared. If you're prepared, go for it. But if you're not, don't. That means don't do anything wrong. That means do the right thing. Okay? So, right now we're heading back to camp. Well, not camp. I'm not camping, but that's what I call it. Yeah, down there is that wooded area where we were just at. Let me show you guys real quick. I'll show you. Right there is where we were just at, down there in that big open wooded area where they've been cutting them trees down. So I can only imagine that they're going to make a new shelter house there, or a new playground, and if they do, that'd be awesome. But, oh, I dropped my bottle. My Zero Sugar Mountain Dew bottle, to be exact. So, yeah. Now we have a choice to make. Do I want to go down trail number 4 and then come back and walk over this way and go back to camp? Or do I just want to go straight back to camp, tell them, then go trail number 4 and then get picked up down there? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, I guess. Because I know that trail number 4 is an easy one to get to. It's, oh, gotta be careful there. Because trail number 4 is just right there. It leads that way. But I think I'll go tell them at camp that I'm gonna go down trail number 4 and then get picked up down there. So I'm gonna tell them before it's too late. You know, my mom and dad. And so now we got to be careful on this trail because there's a few sinkholes in a few places, and if you're not careful, you'll sink right in. Thank goodness there's no thorn bushes on those. If there would, I would have been screaming in pain. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Because right here I almost sank in a few spots because of how open the dirt is in some spots. Like some spots you just sink right in, then you gotta get your foot out of the ground, because if not, then somebody have to remove it out of the ground. I won't want that. Yeah, there's that area we were just at. I mean, we could have came down here, but I didn't want to, because then, I mean, if I would have gotten stuck, then I'd have had to backtrack up that way. So it's a good thing we went that way to come back around here. So we were down here, and then I went up there. There I go, dropping my bottle again. It's like my Zero Sugar Mountain Dew bottle does not want me to make any progress. It's like, no, stay for a little longer. Lord have mercy on me. Man, I might have to get my water out. Hold on. I got it. I got my water. I'm gonna let them know that I'm gonna walk down trail number 4. Now I could go back in that area and then walk up that hill again and then go down trail number 4, but that would take too long. Not too long, but just a little bit longer than I expect. So I just want to get down to trail number 4 towards the end of the video, or sit down somewhere. Hey, I'm gonna go down trail number 4, and I'm gonna come back up here and end my vlog, because I went down there, done that one dirt path, and there's an open area where they've been cutting trees. It's open. Hey, when I was down there, I noticed a dirt path on trail number 1. I took it. There's a big open area down there where they've been cutting trees. Try not to get you guys on camera.
And around over there too, they were.
If they don't log them, they get all crowded in there, and then they will have a problem.
Yeah, because then the others can't grow.
Hey, that one looks like it's about to fall over there.
Money that they make it good, yeah. That was there, Brian.
Well, God bless you, John. God bless you, Heather. God bless you, Dad. Love ya. Alright, so now I'm gonna go this way. Oh. Werewolf Freddy, you did not just casually walk by and just let one rip. You monster of a werewolf. And you think I'm supposed to reward that behavior? I'm just joking. So these right here, you don't want to bust those open. You don't want to bust these open, because these are whatever you call them, worms in a bag. You don't want to bust those open, because my dad confused them for spiders, but those you don't want to bust open. Ooh, almost got hit by some thorns. But hey, that was my mom. I love my mom. I love my family. I love my girlfriend Luna. I love everyone. You know, I'm not gonna hate people just because they can't get along with each other, you know. I'm not gonna do that because that's what the enemy wants you to do. That's what Satan wants you to do. He wants you to be divided and to be separated from what God has promised. And see, right there is what I'm talking about, the sinkholes. But like I said, I promise to my God in the mighty name of Jesus that I am not going to leave my girlfriend Luna for some other woman. So Luna, if you're watching this video, I'm going to remain loyal to you, and I love you, and I'm going to continue being with you. But like I said, you know, like last night in my stream, take as much time as you need off the channel, you know, to get back to, you know, back to where you're, when you feel comfortable to communicate with everyone. Because I know, you know, you and your grandma is tough and hard on you. And I'll keep you in my prayers. And I'll pray for you here and there when I can. So, that is just going to cave in one of these days. Someone's going to step on that and it's going to go cave right in on them. Ow! Yeah. It is hot today. That would have been a good opportunity to buy a portable fan from Dollar Tree. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Ow! Wait for these people to get going here. I'm gonna go up here and wait for these people to go because there's a few of them up here, but I will go back up here. This, I don't know what that is, 111, I don't know what that means, but I know this right here, even though it has the number 10 on it, that is still trail number 1. Because this up here, you go up here, you go all the way up there, you got to pay attention to the signs. That's how you know what trail you're on. So like if I wanted to go on trail number 4, to anybody who's watching my channel, you'd have to pay attention to the signs. So like say for example, I wanted to go on trail number 4, but I look and I'm on trail number 1, you can look back and be like, oh, I missed my trail and I need to go find it. You know, because that's how you can tell what trail you're on. So this is number 1. So you go up here, all the way up there. Yeah, I've been down that trail many times. It's a mile long. And let me tell you, me walking a mile, that's difficult on a human being to walk a mile. Because like here, there's like the fish symbol. So like there's a pond down there where you can go fishing. And then the P means picnic or whatever, parking or picnic. And then that means picnic right there, the table. And that means like whatever that is. And then that indicates that it's that way. So like if you wanted to go to like the picnic area, you could go that way or this way, you know, where there's other picnic tables. But mainly this area right here is all picnic, and then you have, you know, fishing over here at the pond, and then whatever that is. So just wanted to help you guys out in case you're confused on what the signs mean and a forestry. So, and then if you turn back this way, that indicates hiking because it shows the person with the stick, you know, like they're going uphill. So that's hiking. Trail number 1, ATVs are not allowed because, you know, there's a gate right there, and I'm pretty sure the reason why they put that there is because someone tried that before and got injured, and that's why they had to probably install a gate so nobody would get hurt, which is smart, but still, you know. But I told my parents that I would go down trail number 4. I'm stalling. That I would go down trail. Ooh, there's a spider on there. Go down trail number 4, and then come back, and then end the vlog back where we were just at. Unless it would get picked up down that way. But I'm gonna get over here so I don't interfere with nobody. Ow. I'm gonna go this way. So like if you like remember, this is trail number 4, so this is the one that I normally walk on sometimes. Now I have been on that one that's by the lake, the upper part one that leads down that way. So that trail is something, you know, kind of similar to this one. It's just a Nerf gun, I'm letting you know. It's got an orange tip on it.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I'm just letting you guys know.
Yeah.
You guys have a blessed day and God bless you. Yeah, because how you can tell these are Nerf guns if you can tell by the orange tip on them. Because Nerf guns have to have orange tips. Because if not, then you are not allowed to have a Nerf gun because they have to have orange tips. Now with airsoft guns, that's the same rule that applies in the United States of America. It has to have an orange tip. And no matter if you have a replica gun, it has to have an orange tip or you cannot own one. Because then if you go outside randomly pointing it at something and people don't see an orange tip on it, the cops will tell you put the gun down. You don't do that, they're gonna shoot you. That's why, you know, you gotta be careful. So, I'm gonna, oh man, this is gonna take the wind out of me. Now I don't know what these are right here, what these numbers mean. I don't know if they're like, how many feet until you're at the end of the trail or what, because I'm seeing them here and there. I think they recently installed those in 2024 or 2025. But I'm trying to give these people up here some space because I don't want to walk too close to anybody. So like right up here, there's like this number. I don't know what that means. Like, as the other one was 27, I think. This might be 26 or something. I think that means how many, like, no, that's 23. So, I don't know if that means how many steps you've got to take. I mean, not how many steps, but how many, I don't know. Is like that how many turns you gotta take? Like, I don't think. So there's 22. And then 21's up here, I think. So. But, yeah. So. So yeah, I forgive everyone, I forgive my past, I forgive everybody, and I'm going to continue doing what I can to be with my girlfriend Luna. I'm going to continue being loyal to her, even if it means telling everyone you cannot talk however you want to talk, you know, in like a disgusting way and stuff like that, because we can't be acting inappropriate no more. You can't be doing that, because then if you do that on my channel, then YouTube is just going to get fed up, and they're going to have enough with me allowing you people to do that, then I'm going to get in trouble for that. So that's why I have to take matters into my own hands on my YouTube channel to get my point through. Stop acting however you want. Now you can act however you want in a good way, like funny in a good way, not in an inappropriate way. But you're not allowed to act like that no more, people. I can't have you being disgusting like that. That's just, You know, if you were that desperate to get a woman in your life, men who are trolls who do not know how to act, then I think you might want to get a job and go get you one. Because if you don't put any work into your channels and what you do, and if you keep doing the same stuff over and over, and you don't make an effort to improve and change, then you know for a fact that you're not going to get nobody in your life. That's why God blessed me with my girlfriend Luna, because I've been praying and praying and praying, asking and asking and asking, and one day he finally blessed me with her. And I'm going to continue being her boyfriend. Now, yes, I'm giving her, as much time as she needs this to, until she's ready to come back to the channel, because as a godly boyfriend to Luna, who is my girlfriend, I understand what she's going through, with her, grandma recently passing away, and same thing with Kay Andy, but I just really, hope things get better for my girlfriend Luna and Kay Andy, and hopefully we can all three get together this summer, because this year is going to be an unbearable hot summer, because I'm going to wait for these people to get out of the way, because I don't want to follow too close. But over here it looks like we got some downed trees or something, whatever that is, or dogwood trees or whatever that's called. But people are taking their time, so I hear somebody walking down this way, so I guess that means we're going ahead and start moving forward. But yeah, this strap my dad gave me for my Nerf gun, like for my role plays and stuff. So, I mean, I've had this strap before, but when I was littler, or actually no, this is a different strap, because the first one I had was plastic, all plastic and no metal to it. But, I think there's somebody walking down this way, so I think, yeah, they're still going up that way, so let's just go on ahead and keep going, I guess. But I mean, I could sit down on that stump right there, but I really don't want to. We'll sit down right here and wait for these people to get out of eyesight. Because, I really want to, complete this video, but I'm going to be patient. I'm not going to get in a hurry. I'm understanding enough to take my time. Even though I'm kind of irritated that I have to take my time, but I'm going to force myself to be patient and take my time, because I want to show my girlfriend Luna that I'm willing to change to continue to be with her. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to be more patient. So, oh man, I got to use the bathroom though, and I really don't want to have to do that, but oh. Okay, now we can go a little bit further. Just a little bit. So we'll go up a little bit further, because the reason why I don't want to get too close to those people, is because, I told those two back there, it's just a Nerf gun, it's not real. It's got a orange tip on it. Because that's how you can tell if it's a Nerf gun, if it's got an orange tip. So, yep, there's the bridge right there. So I'm pretty sure they're all the way down there, but I don't want to rush. I just want to, like I told my girlfriend Luna in this video, I'm going to take my time. Even though I don't want to, I'm going to force it. I'm going to force myself to be patient. Because that's what God's testing me with, my patience today. And I'll be as patient as I can. So right now I'll get up here. So we're almost to the end of the trail, so I'll turn back around and go down that. Now this video was I better slow down. I'm going way too fast. I'm going way too fast. Oh yeah, here's some more of those worms in a bag right here. See? They're like black worms. They're in these little spider web looking things, but they're not spider webs. They look like bags. Ooh, gotta be careful here. There's like thorns, and I don't want to get stuck by them. I've been stuck by thorns before too, and they don't feel good at all. So yeah, I'm being as patient as I can. You know, once they get further down the trail, then we can go on our way and move fast how we want to move. Because, you know, they ought to know that me giving them space is, you know, the right thing to do. But, you know, because I'm going to be patient. Now, you can tell in my voice I don't want to be patient, but I'm going to force it. I'm forcing myself to be patient. So there's the sign. Either way is still trail number 4. So then you go like, you know, if you go this way and then up that way, it'll still lead you to where you need to be, but, you know, but I prefer this way. And I don't think anybody could get in an e-scooter back here. I probably wouldn't want to take an e-scooter back here. Mainly the e-scooters are for back roads and roads that are not highways. This is poison ivy right here. I think it is, or something like that. That looks like poison ivy. I mean, the way it looks like something out of Sonic 3, you know, before Angel Island gets attacked. That's what it kind of reminds me of, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 in the game. Not the movie, the game, though. So, there's some more of that right there. I don't think that's poison ivy. Yeah, that's number 12, so the numbers are getting shorter and smaller. What do I mean by smaller? So then we'll turn back around and go the other way. But this is number 10, I think, right here. And speaking, I think of number 10. That's number 13. But speaking of number 10, those school buses I used to ride, the school buses I rode in Brownstown were Bus 1, which is an International Autonomous Front Handicap, 6.7 liter engine. It's V6. Bus 29, 2004 T444, 7.3 liter V8 rear handicap school bus. Bus 31 was a 2004. International, but it was, you know, a V8, and then Bus 26 was a 2004 International as well. It was a V8, and then I rode on Bus 7 and Bus 10. Those were the FF65 Freightliner buses. Them things were awesome. And then they had the Bluebird Vision school buses, which I've been on Bus 2 and 4. And then the new International Cummins, which was Bus 1, that was released in 2016, front handicap, 6.7 liter engine, V6. And then they retired the old Bus 29 in 2015, you know. But, you know, she was a good bus. So, right now we're going to go on ahead and get back to camp, or base is what I call it. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go with you. Okay, werewolf chica, alright. Yeah, me too. Okay, what are you eating on? Nothing. Those are Oreo cookies, aren't they? Yeah. Don't tell Kay Andy. Yeah. Right, like he's not going to know about this. You probably stole them from his pantry. Shh, don't tell everybody. At least I replaced all of them with birthday cake Oreos. Huh. By birthday cake Oreos, you mean golden Oreos, so you could keep the birthday cake Oreos to yourself? Yes. I'm just joking. I'm giving you a hard time. You worked hard for them Oreos. But now, oh well. Alright, back to the little vlog. So, oh, I gotta poop. Man, he must really had to go. I guess that's what life with the werewolves would be like. You know, one minute you're enjoying yourself, next minute you hear this werewolf ready yelling, I got poop, and stuff like that. And the next minute you see werewolf Chico just giving me hugs left and right and stuff like that. But, right now, I'm making my way back to camp. So there's that. Now there's this one that I was sitting on, this tree. Ooh, my leg just popped. It does that every once in a while. It's like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, just pops every once in a while. I mean, it feels good once it pops, but phew, man. Okay, so I brought 3 Nerf guns today. The one that looks like an AK, this one that looks like a bullpup shotgun, and my 2 Rubik's Snake puzzles, and the Nerf pistol, which I will put back in the car when I get the chance to. So, you know, these are just Nerf guns. So, right now, but I'm gonna go on ahead and get off of here and end this vlog. So God bless you all. To my girlfriend Luna, I love you, and like I said again, take as much time as you need off the channel until, you know, you get, you know, back to feeling yourself. And the same thing with Kay Andy, you know. So Huckleberry and I will watch over my channel while you two are, you know, recovering and healing from the loss of your grandma. And Huckleberry and everyone here on this channel will be praying for you. Just hang in there, Luna. I love you. And God bless you. You're an amazing, godly woman that God has blessed me with. Alright, everyone, I got to get out of here and off of here. God bless. Love you all. Jesus is King. Stream when I get home.